Hello Zen fam! So, welcome to another edition of hashtag Support Scottish YouTubers, episode number 7. Lucky number 7, eh? Well, let's hope it's lucky for this particular video's subject. Ladies and gentlemen of the Zen fam, I'd like to present to you the 16-bit prick. Good name. Admittedly, it's not a name I can say very often in this video because I don't want to be Mr. Sweary person on videos where I technically try not to swear. So, Mr. 16-bit here. Shall I tell you a bit about him? I think I probably should. Right. So, 16-bit, like me, is a fellow Edinburgh boy. He's been putting out game and YouTube content almost as long as I have. So he's a practiced pair of hands. You know where he's at because this guy has been about and he's done it. And he's got pedigree. He started all the way back on the NES. You know, where his way up to the SNES, has had systems throughout. Loves a bit of retro. This boy's been about, he's played a good amount of things over a good amount of systems. Bit like myself, you know. But like, I'm not as much into retro, but you know, I've played all those games back in the day on those systems, or at least later on again, you know, at friends' houses or conventions or whatever. But basically, 16-bit here, he's been there, he's done it, he's seen it, he's worth a t-shirt. The guy has been about, he knows his YouTube business, he knows his gaming business, and quite frankly, he's decent behind the microphone. Admittedly, only behind the microphone, because as far as I can tell from what I've watched of his channel thus far, it appears to be a faceless channel. But that doesn't matter. There's those dulcet Scottish Edinburgh tones, like yours truly. It's like, admittedly, neither of us are Sean Connery, but then Sean Connery's proven to be somewhat problematic, so we'll move away from that. But anyway, the 16-bit, he's good. He does the business, he knows what he's talking about, and basically the main thrust of his content is about fun. You've got a little bit of review content, but mostly it's about gameplay, you know? Playing those classic games that he remembers when he was a kid, or the games that he never got to play as a kid, you know? Bit of retro, bit of modern, basically just gameplay, just for fun. And sometimes that's all you need is a bit of fun, you know, because let's face it, these 2020s have been a bit haven't they? So maybe just a wee bit of fun be nice for a wee change of pace. Now admittedly, this video here you're seeing behind me, this is not indicative of 16-bit's content. This is him basically giving Rockstar a bit of a tear down for the way that they released the Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition trilogy, you know, cluster. We all know this was not good. And so Mr. Bit came along and basically tore out a new one. And he did a good job of it too. I mean, it's like well put together commentary. So I think you can definitely say he's a trusted pair of hands, definitely worth your click. And even if you don't like him, tell one of your pals. And maybe he'll be up somebody else's street. He does have a dedicated audience, with a release schedule generally tend to be about 3 or 4 weeks per video. Not like me, you know, where like I try and get out at least 2 videos a week, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. Just depends on how much news is about, how many things I want to talk about. But he's not concerned with like, you know, must fire out 1 million videos. He puts out videos when he wants to, which means it's not forced content, it's what he wants to make when he wants to make it. And I think for that, it probably gives him a wee bit of an inside edge when it comes to the quality of his content. So give Mr. 16-bit a wee bit of a try. I reckon he'll be in good hands. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video, but just before I do, I just gotta say, look what I got! New microphone, so no longer with the headset. I got a microphone again. Feels so good to have a microphone again. I feel like I can move about properly and I've got better sound. You know, an actually dedicated microphone. That's not the best microphone in the world, it's actually a second-hand SingStar microphone, but it's a microphone and not the one on my headset, so that's grocery. Also, do please remember the competition is live, so get on that Twitter, get those designs that you've designed, or get all those designs designing them, then get it to Twitter, send me those designs, I'll collect all the designs together, and eventually we'll have a winner, and whoever wins, not only does your design appear as part of the Zenbloke Redbubble store, but I will buy you that t-shirt. Okay guys, you know the drill by now. Hashtag support Scottish YouTubers. But of course, as always, nae bother.